Let's wait for 2 more minutes, then we will start. So Manish and Karishma, I hope you have this Tableau public, right? What about you, Karishma? Karishma, do you have this Tableau public installed in your system? We should begin. So, good morning. Uh, so open the Tableau, right? Well, we have Sanchit as well, so let's wait for him. So the first thing which you need to do, you need to go and search global super store orders. Sorry. All right, and once you go to community, we will be downloading a data which is available on Tableau website. Sanchit, do you have Tableau installed? Okay, great. So go to the Google and download global superstore data. Or so here you will find a link for this data, right? And you can save it. Once this is downloaded, open that file, globals, copy this. W, come on. So I have this data file, right, which I am going to use in today's session. You guys have the data now? All right, so whenever you need to create any visualization, the first thing which you require is data, right? You have a different sources from where you can get the data. Since this is a Tableau public, you won't see much option over here. However, so these are the few files from which you can download the data, or you can load the data and to a server. So if this could have been a licensed version, you will see this entire sheet is filled with the name of the servers: SQL, Natija, Oracle, so Apache, Hadoop, you name it, and you will find n number of option: Amazon, Cloudera, Hadoop, Google Sheet, Google Cloud, SQL, Microsoft SQL, MySQL, Oracle, Oracle ES Base, Postgres SQL. You name it, you will find it. Even Salesforce, you can connect with it. So once you have downloaded that Karishma, just copy, just unzip that data, right? Since this is an Excel file, you can use Excel connector, and you can see that you have data for order, for people, and for return. So let me show you this data as well. So this data contains information about the order ID, orders, ship date, ship mode, customer, segment, city, state, and other information. It contains data for return. It contains data for people, right? So once the data is uploaded in your machine or in Tableau, you can check that data by double clicking over here. It will take some time to load. Then let me know once you are ready. Just give me your confirmation. Anyone? Done, Manish. Very good. What about you, Sanjit? You are also doing? Done? Okay. Karishma, let me know once you are done. Great. So once you have data, you can just explore by clicking on all three sheets one by one. Now the good part is that if you drag one sheet from here to here, it gives you option. It will create a relationship by itself. However, it gives you an option to select the key on which you can create that relationship. You remember we talked about the joins. So it will create joins, the right, automatically by identifying the common parameter, right? You can remove it. Now, if you want to bring returns, so probably you can select, might be order ID, and then it will create a join, right? And it gives you the options, which kind of relationship you want, right? Had it been a, that original version, then you will see over here around uh, two circles, the way I have shown you in during our SAS class, that how to take the, how to join, how to create a left join, how to create a right join, how to create a inner join. All the sort join will be available over here. So let's remove this one as well. All right. Now, if you want to do some analysis, right? So first thing you will be going to this sheet, sorry, sheet 1, and here you can see this is the canvas, right? So in canvas you see the sheet, the columns and the rows, right? For example, let me pick up the quantity. This is so long. Yep. And then let me pick up some. Don't we have category? All right. Before that, let me explain one more thing. So here you see that your data is divided into two portions, which is measure name and the category. So in Tableau, data is divided in either as a categorical data or as a measure variable, right? So now if you pick up anything, let me select a segment and bring it over in the row. You see the segment wise graph has been created, right? This show me will show you the moment you pick up any variable, you will see few of the graphs is highlighted and few are not. So these all graphs you can make on this variable. Let me see the category and let me put it over here. So you see that category wise, segment wise quantity. Now if you pick up another variable and put it over here, mark it. Let me hide this, show me. Now the thing is that you want to create this, however you want to give a different color to this market, right? Or you want to give a different color to category, whatever you want to use as a differentiator for color, you can pick up that variable and drop here. You guys are following? कर पा रहे हो साथ? Okay. What about you, Sanchit? Okay. Any question till now? So the variable which you will, the variable by which you want to create a different color, you can pick that variable and drop here. Let me remove that. All right. So for example, if I want to give it market a color, I can drop market here. So you can see it won't make any difference to know how we did decide what should we put in. Okay, this is where you are human brain, you will be using our brain, right? Because that's data itself cannot create anything, right? It is us who will take a decision how I want to create my graph. For example, how I want to present my data. I want to present my data category wise, segment wise, market wise. I have created 3 dimension: category, segment, market, and use quantity as a metric. Right? That's dependent on the requirement. Let me go to next. So now drop sales over here. So you see, now you pick up a variable which is order date, right? So where is the order date? And drop here. Do you see it has shown you year by year data? Now you can click this small plus icon. It will give you quarter wise data, and then probably you can remove this year from here and you will have only quarter wise data. Probably you want a monthly data. You can click on here, it expanded, and if you just want to see month on month, you can remove that. So I am unable to see your chat. If you have any question, please just unmute yourself and do this. Let me just repeat this. You can pick order date from here, right? You can get year, quarter wise data, quarterly data. Even you can select whether you want it to month wise or quarter wise. So if you click on month, year wise, monthly data is being given to you. Right? You can even ask for different metrics or different type of measure. So in place of some, you can click on average, right? And you can use this year variable in color. So now you have year on, so month on month yearly data in front of your screen with few clicks, and measure which you want to do it, you have whatever say average, you have some, whatever measure you want to do, you can do it. Now if you want to do some calculation, right, if you want to see what is the year on year growth, right, so you can go over here, quick table calculation, and you can click on year-on-year growth. So in place of some, this is showing you what was the year-to-year growth. All right, so let me go back and bring some. So category wise, your year-on-year average sales, or again you can go for now you can compare how you are doing year-on-year in furniture, in office supply, in technology. Any question? If you want to give any label to this data label, but you can drop your variable in the label field and you have your data. Otherwise, if you hover it, it will show you the data. You can annotate by right clicking. Click on annotate. Right? Like this. Says increment. That will show you. You can control size. Now, other thing which you can do, you can convert this data into a cross tab like this. So right click. So right click on this sheet and duplicate as cross tab. So with the help of cross tab, you can get a summarized version of your graph in the data format. Done? You can swap rows to column like this. Or you can do this. Which will give you a better picture. Or alternatively, what you can do, you can go there and you can bring month on month. So in January, in 2011, 12, 13, 14, how you are performing year on year. So this is how you can create monthly comparison year on year. You can click an standard view, fit view, or entire view. Now you can customize your view. Let me just create a fit view. Now you can pick profit and drop over here. You see that your data is color coded as per the profit. So this means here you have a loss in this order. Darker the color, higher the profit margin. You can customize your legend. You can select any. You want to create a step color. You want to give it multiple colors. So which means only this in this order you are incurring loss. Do you see? Any question till now? So do you see the mark is coming like this? You can select the square and you can click on T. Now this is any question till now? Easy peasy. Now you must be thinking how we will decide what to put where, right? So that's where your own creativity, your knowledge of business will come into picture. Otherwise, if everything is being defined by the data itself, then if the tool will be doing this, then probably then they don't need a human brain, right? So you can even go to show highlighter option, and this will create a highlighter. And in highlighter, you can highlight a particular category. So wherever you put the highlighter, you can select that. All right, let me create. If you click on the show me, the moment I select any variable, right? So you can see over here multiple graph. The moment you hover over it, it will show you over here what all require, how many. So in this case, it require one dimension and one measure. So there is small correction which I told you. So your variables are divided into two portions. One is measure, one is dimension. So we call them dimensions, right? So if you select, for example, if you select sales, where is the sales? Okay, you select sales, right? It has highlighted that you can make this graph, right? Now, if you also want to use some other, let's select country. Just press hold Control key and press this. Right? It highlighted that you can make this graph. This is the recommended one. However, if you pull sales over here and pull country down here, it will create this graph. So you can select this graph. And you can increase the size of the circles. So as per the size, right? The size will be defined by the magnitude of your variable sum of sales. So here you will see the size and the color, right? Even you can hide this card, right? And you bring this profit into color, and now your graph is representing the colors as per the profit. So higher on the red side, which means you are making a loss. Higher on the blue side, you are making a profit. I am taking pause because I want you to follow along, so that's a reason. Again, create a duplicate sheet. Remove this. The best part about uh, Tableau is that you can create, you can select your own category, and this is uh, one feature which you won't see in any of the program, any of the other visualization tool. So click on this small icon. This will help you to select your region, right? And on the basis of that region, you can create your own category. Do you see the category group? And you can give it a name like something like this. Where is the edit name option? So from here you can rename it, right? And you can give it a name, something like this. New category, right? And the best part, once you have created this, you can use this categories anywhere, right? If you want to use it over here, you can. So you can create the category by looking at your data, not with any mathematical formula. Any question on this? Am I making sense or am I making sense?
Sir, can you please explain again how to make a category?
So, okay, let me help you. All right. So you create a duplicated sheet of this, right? You remove your colors. Okay. Now you want to create a category of these, you know, these cities of a different country, right? Or similarly, you can select, you know, this area, right? And click on group member, and you can give it any name. I'm not sure whether these are southern countries. Should I call it whatever your understanding about your business is? You can give it that name. After creating this, you can use this in any of your previous graphs which you have created, right? Okay, let's move on. Done. हो गया यहाँ तो सबका? Okay. You can do one more thing. You can duplicate this, right? Now you can bring your filter on the picture, right? You want to show only one type of item. So for example, let me pick up what is this category, right? And you can drop it over here. It will show you if you want one particular item. So if I select furniture and apply it, I have the data only for the furniture, right? And this is showing me my profit across region only for which category? Furniture category. Now if you click on show filter, the filter will be shown over here. So you have different choices for filter. You can now here you can select multiple values, right, like this. However, you can create. You should have different furniture choice. So you can create a customize filter from this option, which allows you to give the option to select your data. So if the single value means if you will be able to select only one value, single value drop down. So here you can select only one value at a time. You can create sliders. List, multiple value list, different other options. So this help you to analyze your data with the help of different filters, like okay, let me get another sheet. Let me use sum of sales. Category in my row. Subcategory. Let me select sub. So you see that it you can even select this graph. You can see this. Do you see this small icon over here? You can sort your data on. Now again, we can use another variable like profit. What you can do, you can select multiple items as well, right? And you can group them. So now in place of 10 different values, you have one value which contain envelope, fastener, labels, and two more. open another blank cell. Let me show you some other graphs, right? So pick up profit, pick up shipping costs, now the moment you put category over here, it will show you different colors for different categories. Now if you want to understand on a particular customer how much profit you are making, you can bring the customer ID into details column. Now you see that of these are the customer where you are making higher profit, there are the customer where you are incurring a loss. Because of the shipping cost. Shipping cost is too high, profit is going for a toss. So now if you click on anything, you can see this on this customer you are making a profit of $7671. I'll go to analyze. Or if you want to give it a level, you can bring category variable into level. Here you can see in technology, in office supply, in furniture, how much profit you are making or where you are incurring a heavy loss. Now, if you want to analyze it further, you can bring data from your other table, which is your let me fix this error. All right. Now, if you want to further analyze your data, right? Let me see why this is not showing. So it used to show all the three tables side by side. But, so here, we used to see a dimension, right? And now we see other tables over here. But no worries, we can still go ahead and we can see if I put let me see, if I put profit over here, you will see this a size as per the profit. Now you can do analytics over it, right? So let me help you with that. So now you can change it to now you can go to analytics, right? And you can create a trend line. So okay. Now it will ask you, it's running a little slow. The moment you click on trend line, give me a second. Select. So let me remove this customer ID. Do you see that trend line on the basis of profit? Now if you add category, there is a category over here. You can create different trend line for different categories. So you see the profit first, right? The R square value, because you created a linear regression line. And you want to see which color is represented by which category. So blue is for furniture, orange is for office, and red is for technology. So profit in furniture is less, and highest in technology. Done. Any question on this trend line? If I want to see who these customers are, I can simply select this and click on view data. I have the details of those customers. So not only you are creating graph, you are also creating a data of your choice. Any question on this? Okay. So let me go back. Even you can change the shape of your data, right? Or if you can put this category over here, in place of color, you will see a shape of your data over here. So now you have created all the report, right? And finally you want to create a dashboard out of these reports. So you need to click on this icon, new dashboard. So these all are reports, and this is a dashboard which we are going to create. So what is the difference between a dashboard and a report? Anyone who knows the difference between a report and a dashboard? So report can be of multiple pages, but dashboard will be only single page, right? So your dashboard is a summary of your reports. So your dashboard will always have a single page. All right. Now you can customize your dashboard. You want to see it on phone. You want to see it on a device, right? Or you can give it a size. I do can customize height and width. Right, like this, and you can bring your graph from this sheet over here. So if you want to bring this graph over here, double click, it will be here. Now if you want to add one more graph, double click, it will be added. Now you have three different graphs. Now click on show dashboard title, so you can give it a title, any. You give this is month on month sale, or what was this? MOM sale. Coming to dashboard, which is showing you MM sales. Sheet 8. Give it a name. Product wise, shipping cost. Right, go to dashboard, product wise, and then your this country wise profession. Your dashboard is ready. You have these filters. Now, if you select year 2011, your all graphs has been changed, right? This is a country-wise shipping profit. What happened over here? Let me customize this a little bit. To give it a better look. And this one as well. Okay, it is not allowing me to put this side by side, but no worries. Let's remove and then remove. Okay, you can remove this one. Now, once your dashboard is ready, right? Uh, the next thing which you need to do, you need to publish this dashboard, right? And what is the meaning of publish? That you are putting this dashboard on Tableau server website. To publish your this, you have a server option in dashboard is ready. That is also not here. Even you can create your own story like this. You can add a caption. Month on month sales. All right. So over here we are not getting an option. Let me see. To share on server, right? Dashboard. So my dashboard is ready. This is my first dashboard, and I want to publish this, right? Right. So in your a licensed version, you will see an option to share this dashboard, right? And probably I can only show you that after logging into this. So let me see. So you press Control S. This will allow you to save a workbook on Tableau server. It will take some time, to publish. Okay, published now. Let me see if I can share with you. I can give it a favorite. I can download this. And so in organization, we have a right, so we can control the access of the people who can see this, who can even put a filter on this, right? Like this. So all kind of admin stuff we can do. And so this is how we create a dashboard. Now, if you want to learn more, so till here, any question how to publish this? So in this, you can just simply press Ctrl X. It will allow you to publish this. Otherwise, you get an option over here which shows server. There you have a drop down to publish it on your company's server, and from there you can provide access. You can manage the access. Which is not available currently over here because it will not allow me to share this with anyone. So I will. Otherwise, you will get a small box over here, which will show you settings. There you will see an option of subscribe. and share, which is not available over here. Any question till here? Karishma, Sanchit, Manish. Okay. Now, if you want to continue or want to enhance your knowledge around Tableau, how you can do that, right? So let me help you with that as well. अभी इतना तो सीख लिया, आगे आगे कहाँ से क्या करना है? You go to Tableau website, tableau.com. Go to learning. Now getting started. So we have covered this video, right? You can continue learning from this particular portion. So you, let me sign in first. Learning, getting started. Let me sign in. I'm already signing, right? Okay. In resources, right? You can, okay, they have given only this much resources. You can see different videos. How you can split your data. Let me show you one thing, right? Oh, sorry. I think I was on mute. And okay, then let me repeat this again. I just seen your chat. So if you want to split your data, you can have a custom split option, right? The split of first. So you have order ID and you have the split of this. Now, if you select custom split hyphen all, it will split your data into 3 because there are 2 hyphens. And if you select custom split hyphen and last, so you will have this portion. Right, so how many columns you want, you can select that as well. Right, it will create 3 different columns. So this is how you can learn from this website, which I just shown you. Let me show you one more. Let's say connecting to Google Sheet. So you got an option that you need to work on a project where the data is being stored in Google Sheet, and you don't know, you have never explored this option, right? So you can go and you can search how to connect Tableau to Google Sheet. So you can click on this option, Google Sheet. You can log in using your account. Now we need to provide an access to Tableau that it can access your Google account. Yes. And once you have connected your data, you can create your own dashboard, right? Give it a name and you can save it. Do you see this small icon? Keep my data in sync with Google Sheet and embed my Google credentials. So once you select this option, any change in your Google Sheet will be directly reflected in your data. And then once you click that option, you need to give it an allow option. So here you have this option, request update. Once you click on this, it will be updated, right? Any question now? Do you find it easy? What's your opinion? It's an easy tool? So, okay. The next step which you can do, you can just explore this resource section. Apart from that, you can visit the gallery and you will, you will be surprised to see, how the world is presenting the data. See, let me click on this. And here they publish a viz of the day, which means visualization of the day. See, stockpiles of nuclear weapon by type and by country from 1945 to US. Russia, France, China, UK, Pakistan, India, North Korea, South Africa. Now the best part is that since you have abundance of data, data is do you know from where you can find data for your analysis? Do you know from where you can get the data for your analysis? What about you, Manish and Karishma? Sanchita said no. What about you? Do you know from where you can get the data? And from where we got the data for analysis? What is the most reliable sources where you can get real world data? Yes, where it is available, Manish? Okay, so just write this site. Let me recall the name. Suddenly it slipped from my mind. it was always there on my this thing. Yeah, so this is a website. You say machine learning repository. मेरी याददाश्त भी कमजोर होती जा रही है. So here you will see, iris नाम तो सुना होगा इस डेटा का. Wine, breast cancer, wine quality, case studies भी होंगी आपने. So this is the website from where you can get this data. The moment you, so the most popular data, highest history अब तक इस डेटा के. So Kaggle is the website where people publish their course, right? The data will be available, but this website is only for read this line and you will understand. We have a donation policy. You can even donate the data. It tells you what tasks you can do on the data. Right, so you can explore data from here. Yes, Kaggle is another website where you can learn and contribute. All right, so this is it from my side. Do you have any question? Anything which I can help you with? Any question from any of the module? Yes, you can write me an email if you have any doubt. Generally, I revert in 2 days, but nowadays, since after this whole lockdown, I might take a little long. Right, so drop me an email whenever you face any challenge in your case study, in your learning, you need any help. All right, so I wish you a good luck for your career. Right, please invest some time on yourself in practice and start hunting for the job. So this is my parting notes. Thank you for joining this program. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home.
Thank you, sir, for your time.